All right, welcome back to the podcast. Sorry it's been a while. Being geeks we are, we're distracted by new shiny toys.
That is
but
true.
that's this week's topic is basically what brought us into the geeky verse, when did we know we were a geek, and basically what brought us into it. Dan, I'll start with you.
Well, a couple of things. I mean, I have spoken to you both about this already, but obviously Warhammer was a big influence on me. I did join that hobby at 12, but I wouldn't say that's the thing that got me into it. The thing that really got me into it was music. I know that sounds weird, but I got involved in listening to Disturbed to a friend of mine. And then because I was listening to that music, I then started going to places where that music was being played. And then in doing that, I met people who were playing games and specifically Magic. And then I learned to play. I got into card games. I started going to my local gaming clubs, and it just snowballed from there. I now collect almost every card game that they make.
There's a new one coming out that me and you are going to love, but Joe's going to hate.
What's that?
Star Wars Unlimited.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have a private chat about it.
Do that. So you would say it's like your social group basically brought you into it?
Yeah, I met a lot of people, and then introducing more people to card games actually created. That's actually where I met Will, was because of card games. I met Will because he used to own a little shop in our local market, he sold Magic the Gathering cards. And I met him there. It's actually the first place I ever watched a horror film. Was in Will's shop.
Yeah, I used to.
What kind of shop was you running?
Yeah. It fluctuated between anime, horror. Depends what mood I was in, really. Depending on what I stocked.
Whatever was selling at the time, or you could buy them cheap.
Pretty much.
The film was Army of the Dead.
I love that movie.
Army of the Dead's great.
It's the one that is the right one. That's the one where the zombie ends up using tools.
No, that's. I'm sure someone will comment below. That's one of the. Not Dawn of the Dead. It's one of the others.
Yeah, it's one of the Dawn of the Dead ones. Yeah. There's. It was one of the. I'm sure it was I think it was the Army of the Dead. It was that.
Army of the Dead when they start using tools, and then there's Day of the Dead, which has Bob the zombie in it, and there's Dawn of the Dead where they.
It might be Day of the Dead he's thinking of, yeah.
Day of the Dead is Bob. I'm a massive zombie connoisseur, so yeah, I know them.
The one I remember was one using he picked up a jackhammer.
Yeah, it's what's it called? What was called the other one? Day Dawn. No, I can't remember. Yeah, it's like the
one or the other.
The latest ones.
Yeah.
What about you then, Will?
Oh, I've always known I'm a geek. I'm old school. I think the first time D&D came out. That's how old I am.
The satanic D&D.
The satanic D&D. Yes, don't let your kids play this. They'll worship the devil. Yeah, whatever.
Do drugs and all the cool stuff we do today.
Yeah, it's all because of D&D. All because of this podcast is because of D&D. You can blame D&D for everything.
My friends know our views. Yeah, they're not our views on D&D, but
it's not going to be a popular comment. But I hate D&D.
No, but back in the day, it was pretty rock and roll, though.
No, it was rock and roll.
Marginal way.
Because I got into D&D. I remember going to Hamleys in central London to pick up a copy of D&D.
London boy, aren't you?
Yeah, London boy. I got first edition. And then I've got a couple of editions after that. It kind of lost its way now. It's all rules. Where before it was more kind of use your imagination. There wasn't as many rules. It was kind of guiding something. To be fair, it's why I prefer. I'm hopefully going to be running a game of it soon. Tunnels and Trolls, because it came out a year after D&D, as a response to how complicated it was. And the guy didn't like it, so he made his own version, and it's really
so
really
basically,
simple.
the D&D back in the day was use your imagination, but even that was too complicated.
Yeah. It's because it's all like FACO to hit armor class, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's just.
I've heard stories.
I'll run you through Tunnels and Trolls at some point, and you'll see what I mean about it, how easy it is. It's like easier than a Cthulhu system, where Cthulhu system you're familiar with that.
You never taught me. You just make it up as you go along.
Oh, shut your face.
That is a good point.
But yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's
so-
it's basically I knew I was a geek because I got bullied at school.
Yeah.
It's like it
Well,
makes me
back
laugh
then,
because
obviously,
every
wasn't-
single person that basically used to beat the crap out of me at school is now into
Yeah.
Marvel. It's like
Yeah.
you used to
Back
beat
then it
the crap
wasn't
out of me
cool
for
to
this,
be-
and now you're all into it. It's just like
It's cool to be.
I mean,
Cool to be-
even when I was in school, Marvel wasn't cool. It was sort of after the first Avengers film. That's when it sort of
That's
became a more mainstream.
Yeah.
mainstream.
And,
That's what I call it.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't like Marvel very much. This is becoming a thing.
Marvel's
What
okay.
do
It's
we-
just been I only like certain bits of Marvel. It seems to have been diluted with.
We're going to
all
lose
kinds
so
of
many
crap.
subscribers just being like, no, don't like that, don't like this, don't like that. None of us can agree on anything. So
No, it's true. That's right. I think that's why we get on so well.
yeah, we're talking. Well, mine's
Yeah,
different
what about you?
because I got into Warhammer when I was like a young teen, like 10, because my brother's
Yeah.
like a year and a half older than me. So he got
Hmm.
into it, so I kind of played it with him. But I didn't really get into the geek scene recently to the last like year, I suppose. I never really considered myself a geek till recently. Like
Yeah.
I like video games like everyone else. I dabbled in a bit of Magic with my brother when I was a kid, but I never played it. I didn't really, I moved away from the geeky scene as such. I was just a regular, boring old dude. I played video games and went to work. It's very recent I consider myself an actual king and then self-proclaim myself king of the geeks.
King of the
Well,
Geeks.
King of the geeks, king of the north. But yeah, I consider myself a geek now.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
as my girlfriend puts it, geeks have more fun.
No, it's true.
that is true.
Geeks have more fun. We're passionate, you know what I mean? About what we're interested in, we're passionate about. I'll talk to Catherine about the latest show I'm watching, which is Vikings at the minute. I'm rewatching Vikings, so I've been nattering away to about
Yeah,
that.
they got a little bit of food up.
Yeah, so the first couple of seasons are pretty good. And then it kind
I
of
should- I
dips off.
should-
Like most TV series recently, good at the start, not great at the end. But I don't know. I like Warhammer. Fell out of love with Warhammer, obviously, due to reasons, financial reasons.
See,
mostly.
when I got because I'm antediluvian compared to you two. I'm pre Games Workshop before they became Games Workshop. So when I was
Oh, you used to
shopping at
work-
Games
you used to
Workshop,
work at them, didn't
yeah, in the Ealing store, it's really good. But even before that, it's Games Workshop wasn't a Games Workshop. It was basically a hobby store. So you could go in there and
Yeah.
buy Ralph figures. You can get games that
No,
weren't even
Cthulhu
there.
stuff,
You can
couldn't
get you used to get all more Cthulhu figures and stuff from there. You used to go in there and buy Paranoia campaigns and figures and stuff like that. It used to be a really decent hobby shop. You go in there, buy your paints, buy all that, and
Yeah,
then
obviously
they
had their own
they
stuff.
kind of got full of themselves and started going, well, we don't need all that stuff because we're good, and
You know,
here you go.
you make more money selling your own products, though, don't you?
Well, yeah,
You know what I mean?
You can also copyright it, which is what
Exactly.
what happened with the old world was that they basically destroyed the old world so they could start Age of Sigmar. So they could keep like your orcs and your goblins, but they could give them new names like Gobbos and
Yeah,
I'm still
copyrightable.
I'm still mad about that because that's the one thing I truly loved back in the day was Warhammer Fantasy. I
Yeah.
loved it, loved the setting, I loved how the game played, and then they just binned it.
see, again,
Age of Sigmar.
I'm old school. I'm talking like first gen, when they used to have things like
Yeah.
you'd roll to see what side of the table the sun was coming from, and if you're firing towards
Yeah.
the sun, you get minuses. Like the
Yeah.
40k, when you used to have, I don't know if it still do because I don't really keep up with it now. We used to have
Cardboard
vortex
tank
bombs, and vortex grenade would
Yeah.
go off, and then you'd have a template that travelled around the board. They
Not
could get your own
even
stuff.
a thing anymore. It's a thing. I think in Apocalypse you can buy them, but they're not like they used
They
to
used to be
be.
fantastic.
That's,
It's like
that's a weird thing because that's what really kind of my cousins, my older cousins, they were like 18, like 17, 18, 19 when I was like 10.
Yeah.
And I went round. That's one reason I fell in love with Warhammer because my cousin Michael, I don't know if he's actually watching. He pulled out like this box of like the old Orcs and Space Marines back when they had like the cardboard killer cans and dreadnoughts and all that.
yeah.
And they're like Michael and Brian, love those guys. I miss them. Some of the reasons why I'm such a geek today. because that was back when Mike, my cousin, he's got ginger hair. He had like ginger dreadlocks, and he used to dress like goths, all like leather,
Yeah.
massive boots, all that stuff. And they just didn't care. They were just themselves. They liked the music.
Mm.
They had great friends, and you know what I mean. They didn't really care. So I suppose that kind of helped me growing up, kind of stop worrying about what everyone else thought about me.
Yeah.
And like, I just kind of fell out of the geeky scene. Just I had a son really young when I was 17, so I had to kind of get on with life, and I had priorities changed. But who knows? I may have been like the giga geek by now. Who knows?
See, I'm at the age now where I'm like, whatever.
I sort of.
Oh, you can't watch that. You're an adult. Why are you watching that? So,
oh, watch what you want. I still say it's
Whatever.
bad. I was like, that's not good, but watch what you want. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to agree with you.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I have kids now because it's socially acceptable for me to watch Bluey.
Bluey rules. Yay.
Does he? Does he though?
Bluey's amazing, mate. Yeah, really, really good.
I don't know. But yeah, it's. Would you say being a geek is a positive impact on your life?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know some of the people that I know now if I wasn't a geek. That's the thing.
No, true.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't have met half the people I know and that I've known in my life if it wasn't for the fact thingy. I'd probably have a lot more money, but
oh yeah, without doubt.
Yeah, but the problem is everything costs money, so you can't really say that. You just spend it on something else.
It's actually one of the things that my mum always used to say to me about Warhammer was that she was always glad I started Warhammer because at least then I couldn't afford drugs. That was her argument: is that if you're buying things like that, you can't afford to go out and develop a drug habit. Like you can't afford to go and you can't afford to.
They don't understand how that plastic and those cards are drugs to us, though. They don't understand that it is a drug to us. Like you need it.
Oh no, my mum understood that, but she was like that one. That's not one that's going to destroy your life.
You sure? You were one bad day away from injecting that resin into your veins.
The problem I've got is I have way too many grey figures. Way too many. I need to start painting them.
I hate painting.
Tell you what, I used to. Speaking of it not being as deadly as drugs, when going back to when I was young, all the figures used to be made from lead.
Yeah,
lead and tin alloy.
Yeah, my dad used to have the chess pieces. Like he used to cast his own chess pieces. Yeah. And I used to paint them with my dad, and then I got into model planes a bit, painting those, but I was never good at it.
Yeah, I used to have all the Airfix. I used to get all the Airfix World War II stuff, all the little plastic figures. Cool
today. They're just super expensive.
Oh yeah,
I'd love to one day. As I was talking to Joe about this actually. One day I do want to do bolt action. I'd love to do.
I've talked to Dan, but it's on our list. It's just kind of
Dan. I've got the Germans, so shut up.
I've played bolt action, so I know how it works.
So do I.
I used to play Germans. They were amazing.
Yeah, but you want to play them because you explained to me like the machine guns are broken.
Oh yeah. Same reason he plays Wolves. Same reason he plays Wolves.
Plays these factions that are just not fun to play against. So it's just like, haha, you're not playing anymore. Haha, this is fun. This is fun for everyone. You're not playing anymore.
I started playing the Germans when I think it because the person who I was actually going up against the most had Americans British. So I was like, okay, I'll do the one bad guy faction that was around.
I play Russians, maybe. Just
the Russians are
The Japanese is really good. The Japanese ones are really good.
I suppose going back to, is this a positive impact on our lives being geeks? This channel wouldn't exist if we weren't geeks because we weren't never met each other.
No, that's it.
Because we met down our local game store where I worked. So I suppose it's that, something good came out of it. Well, good, maybe.
Yeah, I've met so many people. It's like, as you guys know, Mark, Montgomery knows Pillsbury.
Yeah.
The only reason, it's a fantastic guy. The only reason I met him was because I was in the local market with my shop, and I had a zombie T-shirt up on the wall, and he walked past, went, "Ooh," popped in, wanted to buy the T-shirt, bought the T-shirt. We just sat there talking about zombie movies, and like we've been massive friends ever since.
Fast friends ever since, haven't you?
That's the thing. It's like and again, without being geeky and wanting to sell geeky stuff, there's no way I would have met him. Because the only reason he was literally passing through the centre. Just to go to the toilet and then go to work. And if I'd had that shop, he wouldn't have met me and we'd never have met each other.
That's the weird thing. Me and Dan used to live around the corner from each other, younger.
Oh, yeah.
Never saw him in my life.
Yeah.
Never seen him once in my life. Knew his sister because I worked with her.
Hmm.
Never made the connection.
Speaking of selling geeky things, Will,
Ooh.
where can people geeky things?
Ooh.
Where
Merchandise.
can you get them?
Merchandise. It's all good to print. We have, I can say officially, we have beanie hats with an embroidered logo on there. I went for embroidered. Really good. You will see them soon on the channel because these Muppets wear. Actually,
I'm an employee. I want a free uniform.
Free. I've still got to pay for the damn things.
Yeah, you pay for it.
You can get them at cost.
What's cost?
Oh
We'll talk
no,
about that
to you, £25. What? So yeah, so we've got the beanie hats coming. We have t-shirts again with embroidered. They've got the embroidered logo on them. I went for embroidered. Yes, it costs a tiny bit more, but it's embroidered. It lasts longer and it looks better.
Yeah, when you wash them, it doesn't come off. Like
Yeah, they're really nicely done.
This is actually a hoodie from Good Mythical Morning. Another
Good Mythical Morning is a great show.
Out there. I love this hoodie, but it's kind of, I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of fraying.
Yeah, you can see it on camera, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of washing off. So over time, it'll just be a dark blue hoodie.
We're going to have, I've not finished designing the backs of the hoodies, but we'll have hoodies as well.
Yeah, we've got to have a design meeting, I think.
We've got some of your stuff that's been 3D.
Got all the 3D printed stuff as well. We're also going to have patches as well, which are about so big. Because obviously our logo's round, so we have embroidered patches that are coming soon, and also stickers, all kinds of things. These are all going to appear on our Etsy store. So keep an eye for those. We'll
do a big show and tell when it comes out.
Yeah, I've got a couple of people lined up to do a photo shoot as well, so we'll have some proper pictures.
You didn't phone my agent. What's going on?
Right, yeah, we want people that look good.
I'm beautiful, mate.
We want people that can actually function normally without the aid of sticks.
Winter beard. I'm prepared for the winter.
We'll get a hoodie for you to wear. There you go.
I do want that. That's one thing I said. I want hoodies.
Yeah, the hoodies. The hoodies are. I've actually felt the hoodies. They're really nice. They are absolutely fantastically nice. Yeah, really good hoodies. So
that is coming.
Keep an eye for those guys. That won't be long.
10 minutes.
Huh?
10 minutes. Oh, we can chat some more.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Chat some more rubbish.
Yeah, if you guys want us to talk about anything as well, like something that interests you, yeah, let us know. Because to be fair, most of the time we just waffle and talk crap.
Yeah, we start off with a topic just to kind of
then just waffle.
keep us within certain lines, so we're not just going veering right off. But if any topics, questions, our thoughts on anything, let us know in the comments below or message.
Yeah, any
directly on
any board games you want us to play. Any board games you want us to play, any PC games you want us to play, anything, just let us know.
Thoughts on movies, thoughts on anything.
Right, what did you guys first realise you're geeks? When did you guys first realise? Yeah, just let us know. Let's get the community going.
What got you into the geekyverse? Or if you're not here yet, why not? Why don't you consider yourself a geek?
We also have we've changed the Facebook now as well. So the Facebook now has a group. Shut up, you two.
Yeah.
Facebook now has a group. So we encourage people to post up pictures. I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna rip your nuts off in a minute. So,
yeah.
Don't make me come into your box over there. I will. I'll come in.
You're never gonna get there.
I'll come down by you.
Now, bro.
As I say, shut up. The Facebook page is now been changed to an actual group rather than just a page, so you guys can get involved. We want to see like your artwork. We want to see like your figures, your painting, what projects you're working on, 3D printed stuff. Just come along. We're trying to get a community together. We do have a Discord, sort of, which will be more active soon. We're actually working on it at the moment, so we'll be activating that as well. It's there.
It's still growing up.
Yeah, it's still growing.
I'm going to be learning about it tomorrow. I'm going to be going to our one of our Discord managers' houses and.
I like to say one of our Discord managers. You mean the only person that runs it?
The only person that runs it. It's not hard to use Discord. It's like any other message service.
There's going to be two, isn't there? But I'm going to see both of them. So.
I don't know. I've never kept up on this stuff. Whatever.
There's two because one of them has to be there at night.
Yeah,
A
fair.
little teaser for everyone out there. We might be having a guest on soon.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Hello, YouTuber.
Another YouTuber,
Friend of ours.
a
Friend of ours.
He's discovered that he's a geek as well, and he wants to play some more board games. He might be playing some because me and Joe are both grown up, so we have a PC. Yeah, Dan, looking at you. So he'll be coming along and maybe doing a few games with us as well online. We'll find out. It could be Fallout. It could be Fallout Guys. It could be like could be an RPG. It could be anything. We don't know. We haven't decided yet. He likes horror games. So you never know. We might play a horror game together.
You could do that one, Lethal Company. That's
I haven't downloaded it yet. Yeah.
dirt cheap as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll look into that. I've not heard of that one.
Yeah, it's really good. I've not played it yet.
It is good.
I haven't downloaded it.
Very good. Okay.
It's a very good game. It's very much in the vein of you're never going to win. You're just going to do slightly better every time you play it. Which
Everything
that
just super fast.
yeah
Sounds like my life.
You like a space recovery mission or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With monsters on it, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos on it recently, and there are some really good. But yeah, it's the big thing on a lot of gaming stuff. It's very
Can't take over
it's not simple, but it's effective. Like the spiders in it are genuinely terrifying. They are huge.
Dan, have you got any more plans for your card reveals and stuff? Pack openings?
Yeah, keep on coming. There's going to be one coming recently because if you checked out one of the last ones I did, I got a pretty nice card in there, but I have no intention of using it, so I sold it, and I brought more cards.
How much for?
I got 3 packs out of it. And in those 3 packs, I got some absolutely amazing pulls, but I didn't record them because I did them when I was there. So I'm going to show the pulls that I've got because they are some really nice ones.
No one cares after the fact. Kind of old card in there.
We have got a few things planned. We've got a couple of competitions coming up, which we're going to be doing on the Facebook page. So keep an eye on that. We've also got a couple of special competitions for the Patreons. We've got some prize draws for the Patreons coming up soon as well.
I've let people know that they won a Pokemon one that I did recently for the pumpkin carving. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I will put a link.
Get some photos. Get some photos with like them holding the prizes, and then we can stick them up on the Facebook as well.
I'll see what I can.
Congratulate them officially then.
Messaged them today and sorted it out. So
if you're watching, I'm sorry for my colleagues' tardiness on this one. I opened packs, didn't record it. Don't know your name. Yeah, whatever.
You're letting the side down, Dan.
Pardon?
You're letting the side down. Sort it like that. Sort it out.
New studio coming along, it now, Will?
Oh, yeah, in the process. You can't see it behind me because I've blocked it off because at the moment it's an absolute dump.
It's moving from mine to Will's because I plan on moving soon, so I don't have the studio space anymore. So it's
plus here I can actually put up rigging and drill holes and do bits. So we should be able to. The problem we've had recently, or say recently over the last year, is with the way we've set the cameras up. A lot of the stuff we want to do, we can't do. Because we want a nice top view, we basically want to get the best video for you guys. Unfortunately, it's with the cameras we've got at the moment and the setup, we just can't do that. So that's why you'll notice a lot of board games haven't been filmed recently. We've been mainly doing like PC bits and pieces. It's because we're in the process of switching over. But we've got some.
Studio, it was a great start for us.
It
just wasn't.
It got us kicked off.
It was a spare room in my flat. It wasn't. The dimensions aren't right for it.
So I've got some. We've got some Hero Quests going to be coming in the new year. We've got some Shatterpoint as well, which I'll be playing with my son and also probably with Dan. Joe might give it a go, just because.
I don't know what it is.
It's Star Wars.
No, I will not be.
Yeah. He'll play anyway. He'll moan a bitch about it, but he likes playing strategy games, so he'll probably play it anyway.
I don't.
So because my son wants to play a few games, so we'll do a hero quest for him, and he's been looking up all the YouTube. No, you can't. He's been looking up all the YouTube channels and basically watching how to plays for
Oh, yeah, I
SharePoint.
definitely can't say no now.
He's very excited about it. He keeps asking me every day, like, when we're playing. I know Dan's going to want to play. We will be filming some stuff as well at one of our local gaming stores. I'll be chatting to the lady there, so she said we're fully up for recording there. So that'd be quite interesting. It's just because like we live opposite ends of towns, so it's like it's easier for us to midpoint meet. But when we do some of the bigger games, we will be doing it at my place.
Town, bro. I live in a village.
I do live in a village.
You live in a village outside this town.
We got what? We got Blood Bowl, an official Blood Bowl league coming next year as well. What else we got?
What is this? Is this on? Because it wasn't clear to me. Is it on the PC?
No, it's going to be physical.
Physical, okay, just so people know,
Yeah,
because I was
physical.
like, is it PC? Is it
Yeah.
console? Is it...
It's going to be physical. Again, this is something I've been organising.
It's only for people in like the Staffordshire area, really. Then, because obviously we're located in Burton-on-Trent, so you know.
Yeah, there's a few groups we know of around like Nottingham and various areas. But this one we're going to be doing at our local gaming store. And she's fully up for us setting up some rigging and filming it and everything like that. There will be trophies. Which I'm working on at the moment. So
I still want my trophy.
Yeah, Dan. Where's his trophy?
Where's my trophy?
Where's his trophy, Dan?
Not
Dan. Where's his trophy?
Give you a trophy.
I got a trophy. I got a trophy and I lost.
You got a trophy. You got a trophy.
I got a trophy and I lost.
I won the second league.
Dan, where's the trophy, Dan? Dan, where's the trophy?
I won that league. Where's my trophy? I said you should give me his because I'm now the current league champion.
That's fair.
No,
that's fair.
Mine.
No. That trophy belongs to a local geeking club. So I'll just go talk to the owner.
How long we got?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I'd say that
to wrap it up.
Right, we'll wrap
her up.
So, Sally, anything you want us to do? Anything you want us to have chats about? We're going to try and do this podcast on a semi-regular basis. Ideally, was meant to be doing it once a week, but obviously with family and work getting it in the way, we've been unable to do that. But we will try.
But for everyone, all our viewers, don't forget to subscribe and like. If you like talk to each other or to us in the comments, it really does help the channel out.
Yeah, and we're always one of us will always be around to comment anyway. So
shut up! I'm trying to do the plugs here. Really
sorry.
We've got Discord that's been built, the Facebook group, and then Discord if you want to support us. Cost less than a cup of coffee every month.
Yes,
it
works out about 4p a day or something stupid.
Yeah, but we'll sort all that out, obviously, for the channel. But that's it from everyone from us this week. Right, say goodbye, boys.
Hopefully, see you next week.
Bye.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
See ya.